Hi, this is Byron,
Hi, I'm Candace.
and we're with Blue Light Bulb Consulting Source. Are you a newly tax exempt organization or an organization that has been unsuccessful with funding exploration?
Do you feel insecure about your organization's ability to raise funds?
Well, if that's so, that's great. No worries. This program was designed especially for you.
The Funded to the Max program is designed to empower you with strategies, tools, and knowledge for your funding needs.
So, with that in mind, sit back, take a ride, and let us introduce to you Funded
Funded
to the
to the
Max.
Max.
Now, Funded to the Max is a 9-week, 4-module program. It's designed to aid federally tax exempt nonprofit organizations with board and organization management, fundraising, grant exploration, social media, customized program development plan, business administration tips, manuals, implementations, etc. Now, if you've been confused about nonprofit basics, Module 1 is designed to create confidence within your organization by ensuring you have a firm foundation. Module 1 will ensure that your federally tax exempt nonprofit is prepared with the basics such as becoming state tax exempt, accountable, transparent, and involved in managing your nonprofit's day-to-day operations. Number 1, state exemption and applicable benefits, property tax exemption. Number 2, Board of Directors Manual, which includes roles and responsibilities. Number 3, the 3 Ds of board governance. Number 4, should you become a fiscal sponsor? Number 5, should you collaborate with other nonprofit organizations or for-profits? Number 6, nonprofit bank account setup. Number 7, nonprofit PayPal integration. And number 8, nonprofit e-commerce donation site integration.
Module 2. Listen, if you're at your wits' end with writing and crafting your program in such a way that funders and community partners will resonate and take action, well, Module 2 is just for you. Pull out that program module with full assurance that your program logics are accurate and others are able to get the big picture, which enables funding and participation. So, Module 2, funders and partners want to know that a nonprofit organization has a sound plan to use its human and financial resources effectively. A program development plan is a thoughtful and systematic projection of input and output efforts of a program that helps accomplish a nonprofit's mission. This is a strategic model in which your organization will set an objective, system process, implementation, measurement system. This plan will be used internally and externally to garner human and financial supporters through grants and volunteerism. So, number 1, a template of inputs, processes, outputs, and outcomes that will optimize your nonprofit organization for funding in terms of grants, individual supporters, and sponsors. Okay, you'll receive that. And number 2, we'll ask a few questions like, why should funders support your project? Number 3, why do you need charitable dollars? Number 4, what are all the incomes and expense details? Number 5, who needs to be involved in implementing your program? Do you need do you need someone with licenses or certifications? Number 6, how does your organization show its good stewardship? Number 7, is there a future for this project beyond the scope of the grant? So basically, with program development, if your program can be adapted by other organizations, then you know you have a wonderful program. So Module 2 is going to help you implement that.
Now, if you feel you've exhausted all your options for funding, Module 3 is going to equip you with fundraising in all areas such as grant exploration, funding websites, and much more. We can all resonate with a good cause, but however, the one question remains the same. How do these good causes and activities and programs receive funding? What are the determining factors of a successful grant exploration or fundraising campaign for your nonprofit organization? This module highlights the major fundraising campaigns, websites, and applications for your organization should be using to maximize donor funding. We'll also take a peek at grant exploration for new organizations. If that's not enough to get you excited, we're going to list our top 25 websites that are restricted only to those organizations who have received tax exemption determination and who award trips to Disneyland, airline tickets, and much, much more. Number 1, fundraising methodologies, which includes crowdfunding, traditional funding, etc. Number 2, implementing your first fundraising campaign. Yes, we are going to help you with your first fundraising kickoff. Number 3, we'll show you how to make your grant proposal stand out from the rest. There are many thousands of grant proposals received. What's going to separate yours? Number 4, top 25 websites that your nonprofit must register for in order to gain free donations and collaborative corporate store partnerships for your organization. Number 5, grants optimized. You'll receive 20 grant leads that coincide with your mission and vision,
which is extremely important, because if you are a animal rescue, you don't want to receive grants that help teenagers or youth, right?
And number 6, we're going to learn about grants for you, our approach to grant proposal, funding, and reporting. Number 7, you're going to receive donation templates. Yes, you will be receiving more templates. Number 8, you're going to receive 2015 seasonal operational sponsorship proposal, which includes 4 quarterly funding opportunities. That's huge.
Very huge. Module 4. Listen, does social media leave you feeling confused? Well, our Savvy Social Media Nonprofit Module 4 will make you excited about your nonprofit. The module is designed to aid nonprofits with social media use to gain notoriety, announce events and activities, and accept donations. You'll learn how to engage on the following social media platforms. We will stress the importance of web presence and show you how to create a one-page WordPress site step by step.
WordPress site.
Yes. Wow. Absolutely.
And there are some other applications that we're actually going to include in the program. Facebook, everyone's familiar with that. There are Facebook ads that you definitely need to know about that's going to help your organization. We have Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat is a new one. Everyone's familiar with LinkedIn.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about Google and YouTube. They have a special grant program where you receive $10,000 in-kind AdSense words. And if you implement that program very well, if your outcomes are excellent or pretty wonderful, then you actually get an additional $30,000 in-kind AdSense dollars for your campaigns.
So they're going to award you twice.
Absolutely.
Man, that's pretty good.
Yes, and that's just one grant that we're speaking about.
And you also can't forget Pinterest, and also a new one that we found that I stumbled upon is called Stumble Upon. Basically a website full of other websites. We'll let you know how to get your website on Stumble Upon.
And of course you have LinkedIn, Twitter. After completing each module, you'll feel enthusiastic about the outlook of your organization. You'll want to aggressively submit grant proposal and go after the funding. The Funded to the Max program will have an astonished effect on your organization's funding procedures. You'll never be the same.
And also another thing we have for you, now this is real cool. We have 4 payment options. Number 1, payment in full, of course, $497, which is actually, you're saving $1,500 for what this is normally sold for. Number 2, half and half. You can pay $248.50, which would be due up front, and $248.50 due in 1 month. Number 3, you can also apply for credit through PayPal. With PayPal, the purchase has to be at least $99, and you will be approved, or you can apply for credit through PayPal. We also have Absolution Services Business Credit. Now this is something new and this is cool.
Yeah.
Now, for $10 down, you can get the program. And your next payment will not be due until 45 days later. That's a month and a half from the time you actually enroll in the program. And then after that, you'll be paying $167.30 each month for the next 3 months. So not only do you get the program that you need for the success of your organization, you get to establish business credit. Can't beat that.
Can't beat it. That's awesome. Awesome payment plans. But I just got one thing to tell you. There's a deadline. The registration deadline is actually today, April 7th. Okay. And we actually only offer this program one time a year.
Once a year.
Once a
So
year.
you won't see it again until March, April of next year, next spring, 2016.
Exactly. So I'd say go ahead and head on over to 50501c3.com/FTTM and go ahead and register.
You don't want to wait a whole another year for the success of your organization.
Thank you for watching. Oh, there's one more thing. I want to tell you about the Facebook private exclusive group that you have. You'll receive support from us. You'll receive support from your peers. So you'll have peer-to-peer counseling and counseling and coaching from us. You'll be able to post questions. We'll also be able to communicate with you and share any information, any new grants and things of that nature. It's an awesome thing to have. We actually have some participants over there now already that's already registered, so you better get going.
So if you have any questions, post it. If you have any success stories, please post it, share it with the group. Everyone wants everyone else to be successful. That's the kind of group we're basically going for here.
Absolutely. And it's exclusive and private. Well, thank you for watching.
Go get them.